it is very important to have a player like Itumele Kuna around, fighting for his position, being competitive on the highest level. After having an injury and a second injury now lately, and what he is doing, he's really fighting is really on a specific program. He even started 45 minutes earlier than the other team to get it right, to get into the sharp fitness conditioning side and training individually in addition. This is very important for a young player like goalkeeper Bond Molefe, who is currently with the under-20 national team. He's 16 years old. This is a little bit something where you go into it. For example, to have a Gobo around and have in the same time a player like Samir being totally professional, having a willingness to win every training game, every match, whatever it is, and having a Gobo who can watch into it. How is it? What is he doing different? How is he training? And this is what we try to do here, to have, for example, Joseph still around, fighting for his position, and in future to see what we have in already some other players preparing players for certain position. If it is Happy, if it is Siabonga Gisana will take over at a certain time from Eric Matero. There's no doubt about it. If it is now in 1 year, or if it is in 2 years, or if he's coming back from the Olympic Games, that's a normal procedure. Ngobo will be at a certain time the replacement for Bernard Parker if he stops playing in 5 years, or in 3 years, or in 2 years, or probably in 10 months, whatever it is, when he is prepared so far. And that is why, for example, we keep them happy, this Ngobo, this Njabulo Blom, probably in future Teko and Darrell, we have an eye on it out of the MDC teams, to keep them as close as possible, to give them the experience for traveling with the team, having an experience going to Durban now. Both are, Ngobo and Njabulo will be in the squad, probably not selected for the first team, but this is all a procedure where we have to prepare. It's not like Schnipp, you put somebody in the beginning of the season and now you size down the number of the average age and everybody is happy and they, wow, our youth is fantastic. No, this is prepare them. And if sometimes you want to have them, what I said originally, to want to have them better prepared in an age of 18, 19, but good. In the moment we have to accept it where they are, but they're all talented, they have all a lot of stuff inside what they can provide, and now it's about training. It's about training, experience with the guys, and I think with, back to your question, with the average age or with a squad for bigger challenges in terms of championship, in terms of winning finally the marathon in the end of the season, you cannot do it with Happies and Lobos and Jabulos and Siswes, Tekos and Dara. It's not possible. You have to do it with Samirs, with Leonardos, with Daniel, with Eric Materos, with Ito Kuhne, with Daniel Akpe and Annette. But even under the first 11, Reef is 21, Jagan Sassman is 22. Even under the first 11, we have definitely a good mixture of younger players, as I mentioned just now, of players probably on top of their performance level, with Kieran Bakos, with Lebogang Manyama, 27, 28, and of course we have players like Eric in an age of 30, 31, who brings the other touch on top. And, you can go to your own reports about it. I was very vocal in August, September already, going to have Kosafa on the 19th of May. He went into the camp with the national team playing Kosafa, then he was rushing back to Zimbabwe, preparing himself with the team for Afghan, going to Egypt, playing there, coming back here. We were in the middle of the pre-season already. We gave him some 2-3 days, but then in this moment, of course, everybody wants to see him in this Carling Cup competition. He had to rush into it because he was voted. I would not have played him, very, very clear, but he was voted, we had to respect it. So, and then you start, you're running in, then you have another FIFA break in September, you have another FIFA break in October, you have another FIFA break in November. So, and to playing. That's not working, and this is a result. It's a accumulation of tightness he has. And we have to stop it now. That is something not to get him out for a longer period. And I'm very happy about that. We probably with this 50 minutes playing him against Stellenbosch, not played him. It would have been a disaster to play him in Nelspruit, 100%. It would have been how he came back out of it. This 3-4 days more to the Wednesday gave us a chance to really calm him down, cool him down, to take the tightness a little bit less. But now we have to be serious. The medical side is very clear about it. 14 days on a specific program, start on the 14th of December, going into it, playing him probably in a test game for 20 minutes, see what is possible, how he can do it, and then make a decision into the 22nd of December. It's very clear set up, and it is not to discuss. The player knows about it, and we have a very clear strategy about it. I believe he can be prepared for 22nd of December. He can be so far, then to continue probably with the treatment furthermore, and then going into the new season starting on the 4th of January 2020. A bit confused already that nobody is asking. Anyway.
Yeah. He's available for selection. His status.
Not injured. He's in training. Now we have to make a decision about who are now from the competitiveness best prepared, and from the competitiveness best prepared for this game we have now on Saturday evening. It's Daniel Akpeyi, and Daniel Akpeyi will play, and the second best prepared in the moment for being competitive is Bruce Bruma, and he will be the second goalkeeper.
Thank you, Coach.